Welcome, guys. Welcome. Roll on in. Roll on in. Let's have a little chat here. Let's have a little chat before the night goes. Before the night grows old. Roll on in, guys. We are going to have just a little chat. If you are coming in, guys, don't forget to hit the like button once you come in. If you've not yet subscribed, now is a good time to do so. But come on in. Come on into my house. I won't charge you. Take your shoes off. Come on in and let's have a conversation. Grown-up conversation about this topic that is currently trending on Insta, currently trending on Facebook, currently trending everywhere, actually. And we are just going to throw in our 2 cents. 2 cents, 2 copper cents, or 2 silver cents, whatever it is. We're just going to throw our 2 cents in and have a conversation about this topic. You see the topic there? Who else is pregnant by Nick Cannon? Sounds salacious, huh? Who else is pregnant by Nick Cannon? We don't know yet, but we may know soon. Who else is? Now, this guy is just throwing his potency all over the place. And I told y'all before, those of you who have been listening to me, who have been following me, I told you all before how my dad was kind of like the same, had the same behavioral pattern when it comes to procreation. And so this is why this topic, put it right here. Thank you, sweetheart. You're so beautiful. Thank you. Wonderful. All right, guys, back to the conversation. I told you all before how my dad was kind of like the same, had the same procreating habits like Nick Cannon. He had children. We were born. We were not 9 months apart. So we were like overlapping children. Clearly it has to be by different mothers, right? So we were overlapping. And I'm not the judge of anybody's sexual behaviors. Who am I to judge what anybody does with themselves? But in the same token, I can still throw my 2 cents into this conversation. Say, what are the responsibilities we have as humans? What are our procreating responsibilities? Do we really take them seriously? How seriously do we take them? And oftentimes, Cher, how are you, my love? Cher says, it's a cool night in Jamaica. Thank God we are safe despite of Elsa dumping rain. Okay, so Jamaica is getting a lot of rain. Now today I got some videos on my phone. I got some videos about the flooding that's happening in Jamaica and all of that. The lovely Sandra 2020 is here. Welcome, Sandra. Cher, before we even get into this, how was the party last night, Cher? How was the party? Guys, for those of you who missed the party last night, you don't know what you missed. Oh my word. You missed something. Believe me, you missed something. But we're going to talk about the party. We're going to talk about the party tomorrow. Because tomorrow night's going to be a shortened version since I'm going to come home from work late. So that's going to be a shortened version. So then that version, we talk about the party last night. Michelle, were you at the party last night? Did I see you at the party last night, Mish? I remember. Sandra, did you come to the party? Cause remember last night we had a party over here for Things Jamaica. It was her birthday is actually tomorrow, and she got to her 1K subscribers a few days ago. So we threw our party last night for those accomplishments, and the party was the bomb. The party was dope. I enjoyed myself so much, guys. I didn't drink last night. I didn't drink anything. But guess what? Today I got up. I made dinner. Yeah, I'm gonna show you all the dinner sometime later on. I was trying to edit it, but boy, I'm so. Oh, Michelle, Sandra enjoyed the party last night. And Michelle said she didn't get involved. She said she didn't get. I didn't get involved. like there was, like there was something rotten going on, and then I don't want to get involved. Like, oh, Michelle, you're funny. Yeah, but the party last night, guys, the party was dope. Oh my gosh. We partied until around, what time was that? Around quarter to one, my time, or some 1 o'clock, something like that. But we enjoyed ourselves. The lovely, the always supportive JY popped in and niced up the place. You know, it's like you're having a party and a celebrity walks into the party and everybody go, yeah. Yes, so JY was a celebrity that walked into the party last night and just nice up the place. And Lady B, oh my God, guys, we haven't gone over to Lady B yet. Go on over to Lady B's channel. Lady B was on fire last night. I don't know what she got off camera to go drink, but she couldn't come back. Um, and the birthday girl, Things Jamaica. She had a fantastic time, and I'm so happy that I was able to host that party for her. You deserve it, sis. You deserve it. All right. Wonderful party. All right, guys. But tonight we're going to have a little discussion. We're talking about Nick Cannon. Why are we talking about Nick Cannon? Well, well, you see the topic there. Who else is pregnant by Nick Cannon? Who else? we don't know yet because those babies just be drop and here comes the lovely foreign TTB. Welcome, foreign, welcome. Thank you for coming. Wait, guys, my thing here is kind of acting up. It should tell me that I'm live, right? But something is not right. Okay, here I am. All right. All right, good night, good night, good night, good night, guys. Foreign TTB, you rolled up into the place, and I appreciate it a lot. I appreciate it. I wanted to put this thing with me side. Oh my God. I don't like when this thing happen, but guys, it happens. It happens often with this thing here. Let's see. Let me see here. What's going on here, guys? I'm not sure. But anyway, we are going to have the conversation. The conversation will go on. The conversation. Oh, okay, okay. I know what went wrong. Now I know what went wrong. All right. Learning is a beautiful thing. Michelle, what? Nick is a baby machine. Michelle, whether or not he's a baby machine, I just know that his pull-out game is awfully weak. For a young, strong man, his pull-out game is weak, or maybe he just don't care. He's not pulling out, and he just don't care. He's just gonna have himself an army, and who cares what any of us think or say. Personally, I ain't got nothing against the guy. There is a little thing here crawling. Where's this little creature from? A little climbing over my camera, like one of those little. I think he's probably one of those little ant things. But anyway, yes, Michelle. So what has been reported today is that Nick just let me just say, for argument's sake, give birth. Nick has just fathered another child. Now this is baby number 7. Nick can have 70 kids if he wants, for all I care. Doesn't matter to me. But this is baby number 7, and this is the 4th baby in less than a year. So that's why it is alarming, and everybody is up in arms, and because he's having all these babies by these different women, and everybody is concerned. How is he gonna take care of these babies? Nick Cannon is a millionaire. He can't take care of his babies. I'm not worried about him taking care of his babies. And even if each of these mothers give him child support for the next 18 years, Nick Cannon will still be able to take care of his babies. And I'm not worried about that. What I want to talk about, though, is the responsibility or lack thereof for how we procreate. That's what I want to talk about. Blessed One is in the house. Welcome, Blessed One. It's not my business to say whether it is right or it is wrong. That is not my business. I got 5 children. They are configurated just his are configurated, mine are configurated. Hey, I'm not here to judge him, but the story struck me because those of you who follow me know I talk about my dad a lot. And my dad was that kind of man. After my dad passed away, I have siblings that were born. Their moms were pregnant with them when my dad died. So these siblings are only months apart. And those of us who were already alive, we are almost all of us, we are months apart. Because I have one sister, my sister was born like June last year. Then my brother was born March the next year. And then I was born that same year. And, before my sister was born, my other sister was born just before her, a few months. So it leaves a lot of questions in our minds. Back then in the 60s and 70s, when my dad was doing this stuff, acting so irresponsible, so sexually irresponsible, I think people sort of applauded that kind of behavior then. Just saying. But in this day and age, there is absolutely nothing to applaud. In my opinion, there's nothing to applaud. It's his business. But considering that we have so many children who are being raised by single mothers, it's not the children's fault that their daddy is not in the household. I can understand you are in the household with your children, and unfortunately, whatever happens, it happens, and you end up being a single mother with your children. But when you deliberately ensure that your child is raised by a single mother, because that to me is a deliberate act. That's a deliberate act. It's not an accident that you have three sets. You have four children in what, 6 months, I think. He had baby born December and then June and June again. So that's four kids. One was a set of twins. And then he has two single. I see Blessed One in the house, and I see Chef Roger. Welcome, Chef. Welcome, 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 Chef. How are you? Chef, you eat off out of the cow foot. If you all have not gone into Chef's house yet, guys, now is a good time to do so. Let me see if I can enter this studio here and fix this thing up. Guys, I'm talking. I'm talk people business sometimes because I talk mine as well. So let me see here. Interesting. All right, guys, there it is. Oh wow. Chef said Chef say he ate it all. Am I echoing, guys? Oh, Lavender Smiles is in the house. Wait, guys, what is this echoing? Do you all hear an echo? Hold on. All right. You shouldn't hear an echo now. Okay, guys. No. This one should be muted. What about now? Hearing me now? What about now, guys? Are you hearing me now? My mic better be working. Talk to me, guys. Tell me if you're hearing me. Okay, wonderful, wonderful, fantastic. Fantastic. All right. I depend on you all to tell me what is going on because I can't hear myself. I can't tell whether or not you are able to hear me out there. But anyway, I was just extending my salutations to you all to say thank you all for coming. Welcome into my house, guys. If it's your first time here, or if you're a returning traveler, I want to say thank you for coming. Don't be afraid, guys, to kick your shoes off. Step on in. To the right is the subscribe button, and to the left is the like button. Hit them both and come on down. Let's have a conversation. We are talking mainly about reproductive responsibility. We are not going to be bashing anybody, but because Nick Cannon is in the media right now with his procreating abilities, we are going to talk about him. All right? But we are not going to be bashing him. We are just going to talk about him and his situation and what we think about what is going on with him. Now let's go back into the chat. The lovely Blessed One is here. Welcome, Blessed One. Thank you. Chef is here. Chef says he ate all the cow foot. All right, Chef, eat up all of the cow foot. Lavender Smiles is here. The lovely Lavender Smiles, guys. Check out Lavender Smiles. If you have not yet, check out Blessed One if you haven't yet. Blessed One says he must be trying to get in the Guinness Book of Records. I don't know where he's trying to get. But guess what? Y'all see what Chef says? Y'all see what Chef says in the chat? Did you all see that, guys? Let me show it. You all see what Chef says? All right. I'm not going to leave that up there. I'm going to take it down But you all see what chef says. Yes, chef. Yes, you got me. You got me. Okay, so now you all are able to hear me. And that is a good thing. Lord of mercy. Foreign TTB said, Trev, you're getting fancy up to CNN level. All right, Foreign. Yes, man. I'm getting a little better and better and better. I appreciate the help that I'm getting and my friends who have been calling it, who have been helping me out to put this thing together. And I appreciate it so, so, so much. All right. All right. Chef says, guys, road to 500 banana for my birthday tomorrow. Tomorrow is your birthday, Chef? Then you say it's so late. Chef, I never know say your birthday is going to be tomorrow. Tomorrow is Things Jamaica birthday as well. And apparently you missed the party last night. Last night, you have to go on my channel to go see the party. Last night I hosted the birthday party for Things Jamaica because tomorrow is her birthday and she just got to her 1K. So we had a party last night. Party was shot. For TTB, did I see you in the party last night? Did you come to the party last night? I know Michelle was there. Sandra 2020 was there. Lady B was there. Kizzy was there. JY walked up in the place and just mashed up the whole place. The party was good. I wish I would have known that your birthday is tomorrow. We would have just made the two parties. Hey, I didn't know. Guys, go check out my new video salmon recipe. All right, you can't cook me, chef. You can't cook me. All right, Thunder says a man must plant his seed in fertile soil. Plus, he has the means to take care of them. You know what, Thunder? That is what a lot of people are saying. That he has the means to take care of all these children. But money is not all. Because we remember the stories where we were told about our grandparents being raised in a 1-bedroom or a 2-bedroom house, and there were 12 of them in the house, and there was mommy and daddy, and there was so much love, and there was so much, so much love and support, and these children felt as though with both their parents in the home, they felt whole. And in recent days, we have been coming under fire. Single women have been coming under fire for many reasons. It is not wise to raise kids by yourself. You need a man in the house. Well, I personally don't believe that you need a man in the house, but children need their fathers. Now, is he going to be able to care for these kids adequately with him not being able to live with all these mothers? Or is he going to start a dynasty where he's going to have all the mothers live together with the children and raise the children with all that love from their birth mother and the other mother? I don't know. But I tell you why this topic speaks to me, because I told you all that this was how my dad chose to live his life as well. My siblings and I, though we are different, some of us are different parents, we can see that my dad was going between these women having these children because we are like months apart. And even though we are different moms, so we are like months apart. So my sister, who's from one mom, is like, I forget what month she was born, but there is my sister who's from one mom, and then there is my sister who's from my mom, and they are just months apart. And then there is my brother who is from the mom from my first sister, and then there is me from my mom, from my second sister. So, and it just went round and round. That's how he did it. And even after my dad died, when my dad died, I had siblings. They weren't twins, but they were siblings.
their moms were pregnant with them when my dad died. And I believe that it is quite irresponsible. That's just my take. I think it is quite irresponsible. This day and age with diseases and all of that, I don't think anybody in this day and age should be that sexually irresponsible. But I don't know whether or not he's taking steps to ensure that the people that he's having these babies with don't have any life-threatening diseases. I don't know that he's taking that step, but that is up to him. As a woman, though, talk to me, the women in the chat, talk to me about how you as a woman would navigate your life around a man who you clearly know is sleeping with other women, impregnating other women while you were pregnant. How, as a woman, would you navigate that scenario? Let's chat. All right, while you all are thinking about it and typing about it, I'm going to go down the chat just so that I do not ignore the people in the chat. Welcome, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button, like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to comment. Come on in, comment. Let's chat. All the travelers over here, we are all family. We come here every day, every other day, and we have a conversation. Come on in. Join the conversation. Your opinion matters, just like everybody else's. Let's see. Go ahead and hit the like button, guys. I'm just a supporter. And Blessed One say I'm just a Blessed One says she's just a supporter, meaning she probably does not she's not a content creator. Okay. Foreign TTB is in the place. What did Foreign say just? Oh, the lovely Fitzroy. The lovely Fitzroy rolled on up in the house. Let me see. Oh, I missed something here. Okay, they are saying happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, Chef, tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be Chef's birthday, guys. Don't forget to tell him happy birthday. Blessed says, what did Thunder say? Thunder said something. Okay, but Blessed said, Thunder, children need daddy to tuck them in every night, etc. Okay, I agree. Thunder says he can rotate on tucking them in. It doesn't require him to tuck them in every night. I don't know if he needs to be there physically. Maybe he doesn't think so. Maybe he just think that, well, they are my kids. They know they are my kids. They know I love them, and if I can pay a nanny to take care of them, and if I can make sure they have the best food, go to the best school, and that sort of thing, that should make up for my absence, because clearly I'm not going to be in 4 or 5 or 6, I don't know how many households all the time. I know he and his ex-wife Mariah Carey has a great relationship. Both have a great relationship with each other and with their children. I applaud that. That is wonderful. I mean, those are the older children. That's the twins he has with Mariah Carey. But now he has another set of twins and some individual children. Guys, you all talk to me. About, I just asked the women to tell me how would they navigate, because as a woman, I'm going to tell you for sure, I'm not signing up for that from nobody. I would not have signed up for it when I was younger and of childbearing age, let alone now that I'm older and not of childbearing age anymore. I would not sign up for that. That I'm going to know that you are with me. I am carrying your baby, and then there is another woman carrying your baby, and then there is another one carrying another baby, and all of this. It wasn't going to happen. And I see these people on social media. They're not hiding, they are showing themselves. They're saying that they're pregnant by him. So, I'm sure the others know, because when people are dating him, they usually come out in full force and say they are dating Nick Cannon, they are with Nick Cannon. So if I can know, I'm sure these women know that he's seeing other people. But I don't think they mind. Talk to me, ladies, in the chat and tell me what do you all think? Yes, Michelle, they need love, they need to see their daddy. Father is very important in the home, Alex. I agree. Father is very important in the home. My dad was not in the home. Why? He was busy sowing wild oats all over the place. He passed away when I was 8 years old. I mean, I never had a dad, no father figure in the household ever, ever. So when I don't know what it is like. I don't know what it is like to have a father in the household where you can have a disagreement with mommy and you run to daddy and you have a discussion and father tell you something, how to navigate dating, how to navigate, you know, the tricks that men might be up to. And you can see that my daddy was up to a whole lot of tricks. And that is why I told you all before that I have often thought that because my daddy was up to so many tricks with women, I wonder if that's what has taken us his daughters, because boy have we all been, you know. Anyway, let me continue in the chat. Let me continue in the chat. Thank you for that, Alex. Welcome, Alex. My dear friend Alex is in the chat, guys. Do not forget to visit Alex's house. Thunder, even at my age, I wish I had a dad to do that. You see that? Fathers don't understand how much their children miss. Just if it's just even your presence, just to be there. Your children love it. And we should not, as parents, deny our children that only because we want to feed some salacious appetite we have for sex. Okay. All right. I just didn't want to say it out like that, but hey. Okay. Lavender Smile says, Thunder Scorpion says he can tuck them in, just not every day. Well, Thunder, he should be able to be there unless he's going to start the dynasty and have them all in one house. But there's no way he's going to be there in all these different places at the same time. All right. Lavender says, I think all these women want to have a child with him. You know what, Lavender? I agree with you. I think these women just want to have his baby. I don't think they really even care because, our activities as human beings has caused the idea of the family to be so eroded over the years that, I mean, all of us have to take responsibility for our part. And we have eroded the sense of family so much over there that it don't matter. We just like, oh well, I want to have his baby. I'm just gonna have his baby. He can take care of me. He can take care of the baby. So what else? What else do I want? Do you think I'm gonna go out there and have a baby by some old broke man? No, I'm not gonna have a baby by the broke man. So I'll have the baby with the rich guy and take whatever else comes with it. All right? I think that is the mentality. Blessed One says, at least very regular. Good night, Fitzroy. How are you doing, Fitzroy? How is your mom? I wanted to ask you about how the hurricane affected you down there in Grenada. How did the hurricane affect you? Did it affect your country at all? I know it ravaged Barbados. Barbados is way down there in the southeast of the Caribbean. Um, but this thing has been going around. I don't know if it affected your country, but if it did, let me know. Talk to me. Thunder said, kids only need their father on birthdays, graduation, and holidays. That is the mentality these days, Thunder. That is when kids need their fathers on birthdays, graduation, and holidays. Whenever a special occasion comes up, they call daddy. They want money for this, money for that. That's not what daddy is there for alone. Daddy needs to present himself. Daddy needs to be there to wipe the snotty nose. That daddy needs to be there to sit down and have a conversation with the kids. Sometimes at night, kids want to go to bed. They're terrified. They want the strength of daddy because all kids believe that whatever the problem is, daddy is going to take care of it because daddy is supposed to be the strong guy who is going to take care of it and reassure them and make everything okay. And kids deserve that. I mean, I can understand if circumstances of life and daddy has passed away or for or daddy has gone, maybe gone abroad or something like that. But for daddy to deliberately not be in the kid's life is not a good thing. And we are reaping those, those seeds that we have sown over the years, where we talk about, oh, kids don't need daddy, they just need their mom, they can be just fine, they will be just fine being raised by just their mom. And we have seen with the overwhelming incarceration rate, where our men make up a vast majority of the population in the penal system. We have been forced, a lot of us, to raise the children by ourselves as women. And we see how that turns out. You have to work to take care of the children. You can't be at work and at home at the same time. The children end up raising themselves. The children end up being outside, being influenced, negatively influenced by outside forces. And then the children become a burden to society because they have gone off the right path. We have seen that. And that's not me making up stuff. We have seen that happening. All right. Let me go back in the chat and see what else is happening. Yes, yes, Bessie. I think thunder is quite stimulating. So that's what I think. That's what I think. Thunder is quite stimulating. So I am. I appreciate his contribution to the chat, because his contribution, it's always so stimulating that we have to talk about whatever he says. Let me see who else has rolled up into the chat. I hope your mom is feeling better. Thunder mom is okay now. Okay, thank you. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, Tuba Chat is in the house, guys. Welcome to Tuba Chat. Thank you so much for joining us, Tuba Chat. Those of you guys who have not yet connected with Tuba Chat, you need to go on over there. Well, he had a live stream tonight at 6 o'clock, and usually every Sunday at 6 o'clock. You can go over there, and over there you will find a lot of people who work in the banana fields. I'm not often able to catch it, guys. I'm going to just share this with y'all. So we had the party last night, and I did not drink any liquor last night. It was Thing Jamaica, all things Jamaica. So I drank tamarind drink and coconut water. So today I made a drink, and I put some Guinness in the drink, and I drank just one cup, guys, 1 8-ounce cup. And believe me, I was out. I tell you what, I can't hold my liquor. I can't hold my liquor. I was out, went to sleep. I woke up not too long ago. When I woke up, it was like 8:38. I was like, wow. Oh, wow. I slept all the whole afternoon with just that drink. All right, let's get back in the chat. All right, thank you for coming, Tuba. Thunder says the woman that's pregnant only needs to worry about her child, not to be worried about the next baby mother. Make sure he's in the kid's life. But Thunder, these are different women. How is he going to be in all of the children's lives? He can't be. He's going to be in their lives, but he cannot be there 100% for all these children, because the children are going to be in different households. These women are young women, young, beautiful women. Chances are they are going to end up with somebody else. So there's going to be another father figure who is going to be in his children's lives. He won't be able to do anything about that. He can share in his children's lives, but there's going to be somebody else who is going to be in the household with his children. Agree with me, or you don't agree with me? And I say again, unless he's going to have that dynasty starting, and he's going to have all these children and the mothers in one household. If not, they are all going to be with their different mothers, and he's going to have to be rotating between those households. Not even between, it's not two anymore, it's among those households, because it's multiple households that he's going to have to be rotating himself around. And I know that that has to be stressful. It cannot be healthy, to say the least. But who am I to say? You know? Thank you so much, Tuba Chat. Thank you so much for that share. Michelle says, I don't welcome that kind of sharing. I agree with you, Michelle. I mean, I wouldn't be a part of that kind of sharing once I know about it. If I know that, you know, you have that insatiable desire to have multiple children by multiple women, and we're going to be pregnant at the same time, too much stress. Too much stress. And, you know, I don't know these women. They may say they're not stressed out, he takes good care of them, they can find what they want, they are well taken care of. Because a lot of things these days winds down to money. And you will find that people will think that as long as I can have enough money to take care of my daily needs, then I am fine. But guys, money is not everything. Money is not everything. Because imagine you just had a baby. Now we had one baby born what, the 10th, and one the 23rd or something like that. So that mother who just had the baby on the 10th would love to have the father there to help her. As a woman who was given birth, I know you want somebody there to be able, you want the father of your child. That's when you need his love, his affection, his attention, help you with the baby. You were tired from giving birth to these children. You want him to be there to help you make the bottle at night. You want him to be there to help you, you know, help you with the babies when they're so young and they're fragile and your body is tired and the baby might be sleeping in the daytime and be up all night and all of that. How is he going to do that when he has two sets of children being born in 1 month, and he has had four children in the last 8 months? Not even 8 months, in the last 6 months. He has had four children. How is he going to be there? How is he going to help these mothers during this vulnerable time when they need him? How? He cannot possibly do it. And even if he say, I go with Jane today, and I go with June tomorrow, and I go with Joy the next day, it's still not going to be enough. But who am I? Let me see what the people in the chat are saying. All right, chef. What in the world did G say? You can be whose dad? My dad? You can be my dad now? I don't need a dad now. I asked you the other night if you were single and you ran away. You didn't even answer me. So now you're talking about you can be whose dad? Anyway, oh, Shine Store and family. Welcome, Shine Store and family. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. There is Shine Store and family. If you've not yet been in their house, now is not a bad time to do it. When this live is over, you can go ahead and be in Shan's house. Good night, Shan. How are you doing? How are you doing? Lavender said, I feel he's going to find more young women and have more. You know, I agree with you, Lavender. Lavender, I agree with you. I think he's going to, I don't think he's done yet. And these women are beautiful women. I don't know why they would, settle for that hand. But who am I? People are will live their lives how they want to, and we can't tell people how to live their lives. They will live it how they want to. But I just think that this guy is really irresponsible. Irresponsible. Don't even talk about his pull-out game. His pull-out game is weak, very, very weak, but he's also irresponsible. Procreation-wise, yeah. I said that. Okay, let's move right along. Who else is in the chat? Michelle is saying good night, everyone. Oh, you gone, Michelle? All right. Then Shan Store, good night, saying good night, Michelle. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button. If you've not yet subscribed, now is a good time to do so. All right, Michelle, I know you're going to see you probably have work in the morning. Hope you have a fantastic rest of the night. Um, Blessed One says, probably he lived like King Solomon. Yes, King Solomon was known to have many wives. I mean, I don't know what his plans are. Maybe he's just going to have his children. And the funny thing about it, you know what, guys? He waited to have children because he didn't start getting children until, well, the kids are the ones with Mariah are 9. So that was 9 years ago. He's what now? He's in his early 40s. So he waited late. Or I don't know if he has some out there that we don't know about. But he waited late. We're just going to say he waited late. I guess he was waiting until he felt totally financially stable to be able to take care of the children. Maybe he had this in his plans all along and was saying to himself, you know what? I want to have a lot of children, but I don't want to have them too early. I want to wait until I am really, really set and I will be able to take care of all of them. And then I'm just going to sow my seed. I'm just going to sow my seed and just have me a football team, and I don't care what anybody says. Clearly, he doesn't care what anybody says. I mean, why should he? It's his life. He's free to do whatever he wants. But then it gives us food for thought and a topic for us to have a conversation about the procreating responsibilities of us as human beings, because we are raising the next generation that's going to raise the next generation. And with life as it is right now, where all these children, we have all these children who are crying that, oh, well, I was raised by a single mother, and, you know, we know all the problems that come with that. And we see all the issues that come with single parenting. I don't see why anybody would opt for it if they can do better than that. I don't know. Do you all agree with me? I want to know if you all agree with me, because I welcome differing opinions. I don't have a problem with somebody disagreeing with me, you know, but it is just worrisome to me that in this day and age we continue to be this irresponsible. Blessed One says he's making up for lost years. Yes, I have to agree with you. It seems like it. Cooking with Miss Brown is in the house. Welcome, Cooking with Miss Brown. Go ahead, guys. If you have not yet linked up with Cooking with Miss Brown, go on and hook up with her over there. When you are done here, she has a wonderful stuff going on over there on her channel. All right. So guys, you see the discussion we are talking about. Come on, talk to me in the chat and let us see what are your opinions on Nick Cannon having had this many children in this short period of time. Okay? I'm going to read you an article, about this. It is I'm going to read you an article that I found online where they were talking, because I want you all to understand. Okay, this is one by Entertainment Tonight. This is one by Entertainment Tonight. I'm going to read their article on it. It says, Nick Cannon has seemingly welcomed his 7th child. The entertainer's rumored girlfriend, Alyssa Scott, announced on social media on Sunday that she had given birth to a son called Zen. Okay, rumors that Cannon was expecting a child with Scott sparked in May after the Wild and Out model shared on social media that she was planning to name her baby Zen S. Cannon. Then in June, in honor of Father's Day, Scott shared a photo with a man who looks like Cannon holding her burgeoning baby bump. All right, you all see that, saw that picture. Nick Cannon know he can't hide. Look at that. He know he can't hide. That's him right there. The tattoo and the side of his head. We know that's him. So, okay, Miss Brown, no problem at all. Thank you for coming in, my love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me see. Let me see. Blessed One says many adults don't consider the effect their behavior have on children. That is true. They don't think about it. They just go ahead, do whatever is gratifying to them at the moment, and then whatever else happens. We find that a lot. Even with us as mothers, when we have a broken relationship and we have to move on, by moving on, having somebody else, and then having other children, that affects our children we had before. Believe it or not, I know. Let me tell you, yes, let me tell you that it does affect the other children. Okay, you're going to find children who will be resentful and angry, because hey, my friend's parents are still together and all her siblings are the same mom and dad, and look at me. Look at me. My mom has a configuration of children. Okay, so even it doesn't bother me that I can take on this conversation, because I have the configurations as well, the configurations that are so despised by society, that all your kids are not by the same dad. Circumstances prevail, but life goes on. What are you going to do? But when Blessed One says the effect of our behavior has an effect on our children, that is absolutely true. That right there is absolutely true. And we should take responsibility for our actions, and we should also consider it whenever we decide to make the decisions that in the long run will affect our children. A lot of us don't think about it at the time, because we just think, oh well, it's my life. The children are going to grow up. The children are going to grow up and have their own lives, and they're going to go about their business, and I'm not going to make no child tell me what to do and stuff like that. Yes, we get those feelings sometimes, and we act on them. And then sometime down the road, we realize that, oh boy, I probably shouldn't have. I could have taken another route, but it is what it is. Let me get back into this conversation here. So she posted and she said, I will love you for eternity, 6/23/21. I guess that's the birth of the baby. On the 23rd, and she also has a picture of herself here. She also has a picture of herself and the baby. I'm just going by this that I see online here. So listen to the rest of the conversation. It says, Zen was born less than 10 days after Cannon welcomed twins, Zion and Zillion, with Abidella Rosa on June 14th. So on June 14th, he had twins. And then on June 23rd, he had another single baby. Cannon also welcomed a baby girl in December with his ex-girlfriend, Brittany Bale, their second child together, because they already have a son, Golden, that is 3 years old. So he has a 3-year-old with Brittany Bale, and he also has a baby girl born December. That baby's only 6 months old. Okay? And then he has the twins that were born June 14th, and then this new baby. And then he has the 2 with Mariah Carey. That makes the whopping number of 7. And Nick Cannon is on his way to maybe getting 12. Maybe that is his goal. I don't know. I don't know if that is his goal, but boy, he is moving fast. He is moving fast. Let me get back into the chat and see what is happening over here. Lavender says, is his finance going to stay strong with all this? Well, Lavender, you know, the guy is rotten rich. And the guy is rotten rich. He has a lot of royalties and stuff. I don't know, though, how. I don't think it's going to affect him financially. Let me just say that. I think he will be able to care for these children. I think he has enough millions to be able to care for these children. You know, the guy has been in all those movies and sitcoms and stuff like that. With good money management, he should be able to care for his children. And then again, he has kids. Mariah Carey is fully capable of caring for her children should anything go south, you know. And I see him quite involved in those children's lives, but now that he's going to have to share them, because he was very involved with those two children when it was only them. And we always saw the pictures on Insta and on Facebook. It was just them. But now he has to share himself, not just with those two children he had with Maria, but now he has 5 others that he must share his time with. So now the older children are going to have less time with their daddy. All right. So each child he's going to have to divide his time among so many households. Mariah's household, the Alyssa's household. That's what 4. That's what 4 households. I'm not sure. Hold on a second there, guys. Hold on a second there, guys. My kid is wanting something here. Not sure.
All right.
Okay, so let me get back in the chat and see who else is here. Welcome to the chat, guys. Thank you all for coming. For those of you who are just coming to my channel, if it is your first time on my channel, guys, now is a good time to kick your shoes off. Step one up into my house. To the right is the subscribe button, and to the left is the like button. Hit them both and comment down. We are having a conversation about our procreative responsibilities as human beings. And this topic came about because Nick Cannon, we just learned that he has fathered his 7th child and his 4th child in about 7 months. Let me see what the people in the chat are saying. Miss Brown is leaving. Tuba, good night. Blessed one, say everyone, blessed one, your phone is charging. All right, go ahead and charge your phone, love. The lovely Kenzie is in the house. Welcome, Kenzie. Thank you so much for coming. I am happy to see you as usual. How is it up there in Calgary? Oral Blake also is in the house. Welcome to the house, Oral Blake. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you. How was your day? Today is 4th of July, guys. Did everybody enjoy their 4th of July? Can you all still hear the blasting going on behind me? Yes. My neighbor's been blasting since yesterday. They continue to blast all day, all night, last night, all day today. Boy, yes, everybody in my neighborhood is popping off fireworks. I went outside at almost 9 o'clock just after I woke up, and it was already like there was just smoke in the air from all the fireworks that have been going on. Lavender says he has a lot of money and so he can afford more of them. Yes, he has a lot of money. He can afford more of them. I believe he's going to have more, just like you said earlier. I believe he's going to have more kids. It is not my business how many kids this guy has. He can have 1 million kids if he wants. But I'm just taking on this topic from the perspective of our responsibility as human beings, as adults. What are our procreative responsibilities to our children? Acting irresponsible when it comes to how we procreate is not the right way to go. It's not how we go about it. That's just the truth. And even I might be shading even myself, it is just the truth. It's the honest truth, and you cannot hide from the truth. Our procreating responsibilities are shot these days. We are not doing the right thing. I mean, and some people might say that one he wouldn't want one woman to have 7 children because that means he may not find her attractive anymore. I saw somebody saying something like that. He may not find her attractive anymore if he has one woman having the number of children that he desires, which in this day and age does have some weight. You know what I mean? Because once upon a time, people used to have 12, 13, and more children. There wasn't this high concentration of thought about whether or not they're still attracted to their husband, because he would have met her barefoot and a housekeeper, and she would have had his children, and she would have remained the same. But nowadays, there is such a desire. There is such a desire to be different, such a desire for the woman to remain perky all her life until she is 70, 80 years old. We do not accept change. We don't accept change well in society these days, especially with a woman. We don't want our boobs to slide down. We don't want to breastfeed because the boobs are not going to be as attractive anymore. We don't want to have too many children because we are not our men are not going to find us sexually attractive anymore if we have too many children, because the first thought that goes in his mind is where the kids came from and the effect that childbirth has caused on that particular area of the body. So who knows? The truth is just the truth, guys. I don't have time to cover up the truth. It is what it is. And so we find that when you meet somebody, a man, that's one of the first things they think about. If you say, oh, you got 5 kids, you see the eyebrows get raised, because that's the first thing they're thinking about. Yeah, you got 5 kids, and the first thing they're thinking about is the effects that birthing 5 children may have had on a particular part of the body, and how is it going to affect them. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, that is the truth. So maybe he doesn't want one woman to have all his dozen children, if it's a dozen children he wants, because he's worried that, well, if I have one woman and she's going to have a dozen babies for me, then her body is going to change. I'm not willing to accept her with her body changing like that. I don't. So if I have my kids one apiece, with the women, then the changes on the body won't be as drastic, and then I can still go between those women. I wonder if that's what he's thinking. That he's going to still be able to go between those women. Like none of them is going to have another relationship. Well, the one who has the baby in December, she is now considered an ex. But I thought they were an ex before, and they got back together and she got pregnant again. I don't know. I think maybe she wants all her babies by him. They're probably going to be an item again if she wants baby number 3. I don't know. But it is up to them. I'm just saying that the responsibilities we have, or procreating responsibilities, we have to take it more seriously, because not only does it affect us and potential partners, it also affects our children. Yes, let me see what my people. Topaz is in the house. Welcome, Topaz. Welcome, Topaz. Thank you so much for coming. Topaz, how was the party last night? Oh boy, Topaz, the party was nice. We enjoyed ourselves last night. We partied until after midnight, maybe around 1 o'clock. I enjoyed the party so much, and I appreciate everybody who came to the party last night. I appreciate all of you who came in, and we had so much fun. Lavender says it looks like he's leaving the ladies to do that. To do what? To raise the children? It looks like, of course, yes. What else is he going to do? He's certainly not going to be there to raise these children. Yes, he's going to be there to buy them nice gifts. He's going to maybe pop up for a birthday. He's going to be there. But how much of him being there is going to mean that he is there? The kids are just going to know that, oh, my daddy is famous. My daddy is Nick Cannon. Oh, I can get this when I want it. I can get that when I want it. It's almost like barrel children. You know what I mean, guys? The barrel children, like you came from Jamaica, you came abroad, you are working and you are sending barrel every 6 months for the children. The children don't get to see you, you don't get to share in their upbringing. And a lot of times the formative years pass by in your absence before you're able to get those children. And a lot of times these children end up being taken advantage of, being disadvantaged by the people you leave them with, and others around them, because you were not there to protect these children. So these children I'm talking about, his children are going to be like the barrel children. You can possibly be there all the time. The kids get happy when you send a nice birthday gift. The kids get happy when you send a nice Christmas gift. Yes, they're happy for that, but the kids want you to be there. They want you to be there. And kids do not, it does not sit well with kids when they know that their parent has a configuration of them. It does not sit well with children. It does not sit well when it's their mother, and it doesn't sit well when it's their father. Ask me, I know. You understand? Because I hear my kids bicker all the time. I should have stopped at this one. I should have stopped at that one. Yeah. Mommy, why wasn't I the last one? Why you had any more of them? You understand? I get my kids bickering a lot, My third child, she acknowledges no one behind her. None of them behind her. No. She says, I am still the baby, and whatever you say or do, I am still going to be the baby. And she's as serious as a heart attack. Yeah. She does not acknowledge the two that came behind her at all. Mm-mm. So it does affect children, it affects them. It does. But what are you going to say? And when you have your children, like I told you, like my dad, just like Nick Cannon here, with the children overlapping and the mothers overlapping, once the kids start to understand it like this, oh wow, so this is what's been going on. So my mom and your mom were seeing our dad at the same time, and my dad was going between your mom and your mom and your mom. Yeah, kids are going to ask questions, and kids are going to be uncomfortable with the situation as it was. Let me see who else is in the chat. Lavender says, oh, meditation came up. Guys, if you want a lovely prayer, go over to Meditation Prayer TV International. Beautiful prayers, so calming, so soothing. Love it, love it, love it. When you're done here, guys, go ahead and check out his channel. Listen to his prayers. If you're feeling down, if you're feeling like you really could do with the word, just listen. Before you go to bed, turn it on and listen to him pray. Such a soothing voice. Such a soothing voice. Not anything like sometimes you hear people pray and it is so overwhelming. Like when they're praying, it's almost like they're fighting with God. No, not with meditation. When he is praying, so smooth, asking God so gently, so kindly for the favors that we deserve. Go ahead over there, guys, and listen to him as he prays. Thank you so much, meditation. Whenever I come over to your channel, listen to your prayers, I feel so blessed. Appreciate it. Good job. I appreciate it. Desireen is in the house. Desireen, how are you doing, my love? How are you doing? How is your day? Um, I don't know if you're in America, but happy 4th of July to those of you who are in Jamaica. Today is it still is the 4th of July. Thank you all so much for coming into the stream, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button, like, comment, and share. I think Tuba Chat was here earlier. He shared us out. Thank you so much, Tuba Chat. um I see Topaz says the party turn up. Yes, guys, the party last night was turned up. Yes, guys, if you all missed the party last night, it was a clean party, guys. It was a clean party. There was nothing dirty about the party. So sometimes there are parties that some people don't want to attend because. But anyway, we had a very clean party last night for Things Jamaica. We enjoyed ourselves, and Things Jamaica and yours truly and Lady B and JY and Topaz was in the party too. We just mashed up the place, the whole party. Kizzy was in the house. The party was turned up, and I enjoyed myself. So, if I say it was very thoughtful of you to plan the party to other things. Oh, yes, girl, it was my pleasure. It was my pleasure. I mean, once she said it on Thursday, it just went off in my head. Once she said it, and I just started to put it together. I start running around. Only thing I wish I had found was something. Boy, I said anytime I find Ting again, those of you who don't know Ting, Ting is a grapefruit juice that is what's that? Did you all hear that? Did somebody bust a firecracker through my window? Hold on, guys. Hold on. Oh, oh, I thought a firecracker came through the house. Oh my God, guys, you can smell the sulfur from the firecrackers. Oh, anyway, all right, that's my daughter doing something ridiculous back there. So, anyway, I'm sorry about that, guys. All right. Yeah, so I was searching for the Ting. You know the Ting, guys, the grapefruit juice Ting that comes in the bottle. I searched for it, search and search and search, and I couldn't find it anywhere. But you know where I'm at, I don't usually get Jamaican stuff like that. Very rarely I might see it in. There's a Caribbean store on the street that I go to sometimes. That's where I find stuff like jackfruit and stuff like that, but not everything I find. And I could not find anything down there. So anyway, we will work with what we have. We had tamarind drink, we had coconut water, we had pineapple soda, ginger beer, um, what else did we have? Cola champagne. Yes, and we had aloe vera with mango drink with the mango flavor in it. Yeah, so we can always find something to nice up the party. And last night was no exception. We had a fantastic time. So those of you who were not at the party, go ahead, guys, and watch the party on my channel. Go ahead, watch the party and enjoy what we enjoyed last night. All right. Yard Foods. How are you, mommy? How are you doing, my love? Good to see you. Good to see you guys. If you have not yet connected with Yard Foods, go on over there. You'll see some good, authentic Jamaican cooking going on over there. Go ahead and support my friend Yard Foods over there when you are done here. Lavender Smile, you was at the party last night too, Lavender. Yes, man. The party was nice. Yes, the party was nice. Um, Desiree says, I'm in Jamaica trip. Happy Fourth. My day was good. All day. Oh yes, Desiree. Now, how is the hurricane? I know the hurricane. I have not looked at it. I told you while I drank that little drink with the little bit of Guinness in it, and it knocked me all the way out. So I haven't been able to follow the news on where the hurricane is, what it is doing, and where it is headed. So I'm going to have to look at that before I go to sleep. Yeah, I need to look at it before I go to sleep, guys. So How is it going on down there? Someone sent me, several people have sent me some videos of rain, um, gullies coming down, and all of that. I have them on my phone, and I'm like, wow, it's like the same down there in Jamaica. Whenever it rains, you know, we are a mountainous country. The water runs off the mountain tops and flood the plains, and you know, it's how it is because we have to live with our mountains. That's how it is. The gullies come down and wash away the roads, and you know, that is why the road infrastructure in Jamaica always has always been a problem and will always be a problem. I don't. It doesn't matter how well they fix it. It doesn't matter. It's always going to be a problem because we are such a mountainous country. And when the rain falls and the water runs off the mountain, it comes down, it comes down to the plains, it settles. While it is coming down, it's taking all kinds of debris with it, and all of this debris is going to dig up the roads, and we're always going to have bad roads. There's always going to be a problem with that. But anyway, wife. Oh my God, guys, Think Jamaica is in the house. Welcome, sis. Welcome, welcome. You wake up from all the liquor you drank last night. You wake up. Think Jamaica is in the house, guys. He said the Wi-Fi come back and it's soon gone again. I know, guys, that those of you in Jamaica who are having all this rain and the hurricane looming and all of that, I know that your Wi-Fi is going to be going out, going out, going out, and coming back in. And there's going to probably be a point when it goes out and doesn't come back for a few days because of the weather that they're having right now, guys. So when you all come in, we appreciate it when you all come in. Thank you so much for coming, things. I'm glad you woke up. I'm glad you woke up and you're no longer drunk from all that you drank last night. I appreciate you, sis. And I hope tomorrow, before your Wi-Fi cuts out and you don't get the happy birthday for tomorrow. Happy birthday to you tomorrow when it comes. Happy birthday to you. I hope you have a fantastic day. Don't work too hard now. Be happy and be safe. Birthdays are a wonderful time to celebrate our birth. And we should also celebrate our mothers. Yes, for having given birth to us. So happy birthday to you and happy birthday to your mom for having birthed you. How is that things? Topa says on Wednesday I will be partying when Raheem Sterling lead England to the. All right. So Topaz is taking it to another level. Topaz says on Wednesday she's going to celebrate when Raheem lead England to the final. All right. That's soccer she's talking about there. Soccer. All right. All right, Thing says she enjoyed our party. I'm glad you enjoyed it, my friend. I enjoyed it too. I enjoyed it. It was a pleasure. All right. What you know? Topaz says, Tribe, you need to create a Raheem Sterling drink or dish. Now I'm going to have to look up Raheem Sterling. Hold on. Hold on there, sis. I mean, is he one of those Jamaicans who went to England? Is he one of those Jamaicans who went to England to play on the team, to play on the English team? Talk to me, Topaz. Okay, according to what I see here, it says Raheem Shaquille Sterling is an English professional footballer who plays as a winger and attacking midfielder for Premier League club Manchester City and the England national team. Born in Jamaica to Jamaican parents, Sterling moved to England at the age of 5. Oh, and he's only 26. Okay. 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 All right. So he's the one. I know I've heard the name before. Fantastic. Wonderful. Um yes. Yes, thank you, Things. Yes. Yes, I just read it. I thought I'd heard the name before, but I wasn't so sure. So now I know Raheem Sterling, the number 10 for the English team. Okay, so now I know who he is. So you say I need to make either a drink or a dish called the Rahim. Called the Rahim. I made the Bill Cosby today, guys. That's the one with the guineas that knocked me out cold. I need to edit it. I need to edit it and put it up. That's what I need to do. Oh my word. So Things is telling Topaz to get me involved. All right, thank you, Things. Yes, I really do need to get involved, and I need to get to know, what is going on in the outside world. If only I could take my eyes out of one of these books that I read. If I could take my eyes out of it and pay more attention to social media and what is going on, then I could maybe see more of what is going on out there, except what is in a book. I'm probably going to have to try to incorporate more of that into my intellectual diet, so that I will be able to to have conversations about topics like these, because honestly speaking, guys, I don't. I have to admit it. I don't. I'll skim over skim over social media. It's just recently that I even uh-oh, okay, whatever happened there. I don't know if all these fireworks that they are throwing off is affecting my internet, but did you all just see that? My internet went crackled a while ago. Right. So I have to admit, guys, it was only just recently. I'm talking as recent as just a few months ago that I even started to follow. Thank you, Miss Brown. Thank you so much. Guys, it's only recently. I'm talking about recently, as in a few months, that I started to like follow follow social media personalities. I've had a page on social media for the last 2.5 years, I believe, but I have not been like following people to know what is going on out there in the virtual world. I don't know. It's very rarely that somebody might say, "Did you hear so and so?" Or I might accidentally bump upon it. But because I did not follow them, I do not hear what's going on or see what's going on. And so I follow somebody like Nick Cannon, and that's how I saw his news, which I caught right on time. And that's when I started following people like lots of different people, lots of different personalities, and that's how I see their news when it comes out, because I never used to follow anybody. So thank you for that suggestion. Things. Thank you for that suggestion. I should immerse myself some more into what is going on socially, so that it can appear as though I am not as inept about that part of society as I think I am right now. All right, let's move right along. Let's move right along. We are still talking, guys, about procreative responsibilities for us as adults and its implications. And the person who's providing this topic for us today is Nick Cannon. And it is so because Nick Cannon just fathered his seventh child, and that's going to be his fourth child in the last 6 to 7 months. That's his fourth child, the last 6 to 7 months. Fourth child, and that is three mothers right there. One child born December, two children born June 14th, and then another child born June. And then, oh, my phone has only 1%. Really? And then another child born June 23rd. All right, anybody want to come up? Hold on, guys. I should drop the link. Anybody want to come up? Let's have a conversation. Hold on. Let's have a conversation. If anybody wants to come up and say their little piece about what do they think about this. And it is something that we see a lot of our men are doing it, having babies all over the place. Some of them can't even take care of the babies. Nick Cannon can't take care of the babies financially. So if he gets hold on, if he gets taken to child support court, he can always He can always take care of himself. He can always take care of himself. He can always take care of those children. Hold on. Kids, he can always take care of himself. He can always take care of his children. But what about those people who cannot take care of themselves, cannot take care of the children? It is not a wise idea to be having the children all over the place. But we talk about financially, he can take care of them. What about somebody who can't? What's your opinion about that? A man who cannot take care of the children, but is having them anyway. What do you all say about that? Anybody wants to say something? Anybody have have a conversation? Wants to have a conversation? All right. So Topaz says black folks are not having a lot of kids, especially the educated ones. That is true. Educated educated black people are no longer having a lot of children. Once upon a time, black people used to have a lot of kids, and we have to understand, guys, that was also coming down from slavery time, because black people were expected to provide the workforce for the fields. And so because of that, they were expected to have a lot of children. And remember, we were not seen as humans. We were seen as just baby machines to have the babies so that Bakra master could have enough hands on the fields to pick the cotton and do all the manual labor. So that's how we were seen. But nowadays, now that education is a priority for us, we are not having as many children because we are not financially able to afford the children while we are studying. With student loans and all of that, we are not financially able to care for the children while we study. And then by the time we are finished studying, we can't find the right person. You know what I was saying to myself, guys? I'm so glad I had my kids when I did. Because honestly speaking, if I had waited to have my children and say, all right, I'm not going to have any children until I am, say, 30. When I was 30, I'm already in America. I mean, was I going to wait until I get here to have children? It could have happened, but it didn't happen. And I am glad that I had my children before I was 40. Because otherwise, I don't know how I would manage that rat race when you get to 40 and you know the clock is ticking and you are in a hurry to have your children. You might just end up picking somebody who you would have been better off without. But because your clock is running out, I see that happen to lots of women, guys. They are waiting and waiting and waiting, waiting and waiting and waiting. Yes, they're getting their education and all of that. And they are waiting to have their children. Oh, I'm not going to have my children yet. I'm not financially stable. I need to get my education first. And all this time is running out. And by the time they get to 40, they are in such a hurry to be a mother that they end up just picking the first guy that comes along, because something in their mind tells them that the first guy who comes along when you are 40 and without children and educated is the guy for you, because here you present yourself, you are desirable. You are desirable. So once he comes at that point and he says he loves you and he's highlighting all of your wonderful attributes, and the fact that you waited until you're all of 40 years old and no children. Wow, what a pleasure to meet you, my dear. Yeah, you'll be surprised to know that that is the wolf coming in the sheep's clothing. But a lot of women end up falling in these traps because they feel like their biological clock is running down and they need to have this child. And they say, well, it don't matter to me. You don't have to stay. I will still be able to care for my child all by myself because now I'm educated and now I have enough money to be able to take care of the kid. So hey, I don't need him, so you don't have to stay. And there you go again. Having avoided being a single mother the whole time, and then becoming a single mother, only a single educated mother, still a single mother nonetheless. Let me see what's going on in the chat. If you have waited, you would have a very difficult time to find a suitable. You know, it's true, Topaz. I would have a difficult time finding the right person. I would end up falling in the traps like many people I have seen, a lot of women I have seen who have fallen in that trap where they get to be 40 and they're in such a hurry now to have kids that they end up having the kid for somebody they weren't even able to vet that person to determine, you know, how suitable this person was to be the father of their child and that sort of thing. So we find that that happened. I am happy I had my children when I did. I regret not one of them. I'm happy I had them. You know, now they're going to give me they have started to give me beautiful grandchildren. Yes, and I love it. That's going to be my legacy. That is going to be my legacy, guys. All right, anybody want to come up and chat with me? Come on, guys. You know, it's Sunday night. We are not staying on here for a long time. I think I've said my piece on the canon. I My piece is that I believe that having all these children with all these different women is irresponsible, but it is his life. He is free to do whatever he wants to do. I know Nicola knows that we were going to say it's irresponsible, but clearly he don't give two rat cents. And that is his life. He doesn't care what you think, what I think, or what anybody else thinks. It is his life and he's going to live it on his terms. And that is perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine. But we also see the implications of single parenthood in society. And whether you have money or you don't have money, whether you're rich like Nick Cannon or you're broke like me, being a single parent is not ideal. If it was ideal, or if the maker determined that it was going to be ideal for one person to have a child and raise a child all by themselves, then we would have been able to impregnate ourselves. We would have been able to just break off a piece of us like an amoeba and just have have another human being grow up just like that. But it was not intended for us to be like that. And that is why there is a requirement for two, for two, a male and a female, to procreate, which means that both have the responsibility to care for the child and to raise the child, not one person. Okay? All right. Anybody wants to come up and chat with me? Nobody? I guess the people in my chat are shy. I see 9 million people in the house, and I have dropped the link to the chat. And I'm hoping that one person out of that 9 million will come up. Let me see who is brave enough to come up and have a conversation with me about this single conversation that we are having, whether or not you think it is okay for this one man to be having all these babies all over the place with all these different women, and babies being born at the same time, around the same time. In the last 6 months, the guy has had 4 kids. You know how much baby diapers that is? Nick, you know how much baby diapers that is for you, buddy? How many baby diapers you gonna have to buy? Four babies. Four babies in the last 6 months. That is a lot. But if you remove the financial responsibilities from it and you put in the social responsibility and the parental responsibilities, you will see where, as a society, that is not the direction we want to go. Imagine if all the men started to do that and just having the babies all over. You see, that is the recipe for failed marriages, failed relationships, because when you have your kid and you are not going to be with the mother, that mother is going to be with somebody else. And that mother is going to end up having baby by somebody else. So there all the configuration has started. And at the same time, the same society is going to look at you and say, you know, you don't have all your kids by one man. But here is this man. A lot of people are applauding for not having all his kids by one woman. Ting said she went to finish watching this. You went to finish watching what was left of it after your Wi-Fi chipped out. Oh my, oh my. All right, things, all right, things, all right. So, guys, if you all have not watched the stream yet on the birthday party, go ahead and watch it on my channel. Things, you're gonna have a party on your channel tomorrow? Talk to me. Are you going to have a party on your channel tomorrow? Answer me. Tomorrow, because tomorrow is your birthday. So, guys, don't forget, guys, go on over to Things Jamaica tomorrow. It's going to be her birthday. It's also going to be Chef Roger's birthday tomorrow. Go ahead and check them both out. Chef Roger says he has cooked some salmon over there he wants us to check out. Don't forget to go on and check it out. There are the Wi-Fi. Okay, so Ting says the Wi-Fi is scary. So she don't know if it's going to be stable enough to accommodate the party. Ah, boy. Well, and then how is the hurricane down there? Did the hurricane pass by already? Or I know Desiree said there's a lot of rain. But has the hurricane passed by yet? All the way over Jamaica and just leaving a trail of rain? Or what's the impact as we speak? Talk to me, because I know the rain and the bad weather is affecting the Wi-Fi down there in Jamaica. So we're going to find that a lot of people who are going to be logging in from Jamaica are going to have problems with their Wi-Fi. It's going to be a lot of chipping out and all of that. Okay, so Ting says the rain, the hurricane has passed and the rain has calmed down. All right, so they might just get some band raining in the next, say, 24 hours or so. The rain, the tropical storm, hurricane, whatever, has moved on. Let me see what Topa says. Topa says life is very complicated. So it is a great responsibility that a person will not likely to have all the kids with one person. I agree. I agree. Life is very complicated. And there are no social norms that says to you that you must stay with a person who clearly is not compatible with you in raising children, in having children and raising children with. So if there is somebody who you thought was going to be the ideal person and you have a child, whether it is in marriage or outside of marriage, but you have a child by that person, and later on you discover that this person is not ideal, you are not compatible, you're not going to be able to live your lives together, then you have all right to excuse yourself from that situation. You have all right to remove yourself. There's no reason for anybody to stay in one relationship and be miserable. No reason for it. And it doesn't matter. You shouldn't even care what society is going to say, because you know society, they always got some shade to throw at you. They always got something to say. You don't have your all your kids so and that. No, I don't, and I would never have. I would never have. No, because the circumstances that existed were not suitable for me, for my upliftment, and for my growth. Therefore, I was not going to stay with an individual just because I want to please you, because you are going to be comfortable knowing that I lived my life to please you. No, life is complicated as it is. Come here, little girl. Ree, excuse me, guys. Hmm. Okay, okay, guys, that's better. That is better. All right. Desreen says yes. G. Desiree says yes, G. Not sure. That's yes, G. Okay, but that is okay. Okay, that looks better. Don't that look better, guys? Yes, the dark background looks a lot better. Okay. Right. So this is why we are talking about. Okay, thank you so much, Desiree. Yes. You know, you don't have to sit there and be miserable. You don't have to sit there and be uncomfortable. You don't have to sit there and be worried about what I am going to think or what anybody else is going to think. And you know what, guys? I am so glad that during my childbearing years, at one point, I was extremely worried. Yes, at one point, way back when, I was very, very, very worried. Oh Lord, oh Lord, I can't leave this relationship. No, I cannot, because society is going to start looking at me differently. The society is going to say, there she goes, she can't keep a man. Society is going to say this, and society is going to say that. I was so worried about you all that I was not even worried about myself. I was worried about what you were going to say, what you were going to think, and what you were going to say. And I was so happy when I was able to just throw that cloak away, just throw it off. I threw off that cloak of responsibility for your thoughts, what you are going to say, what you are going to think about me. And I said, you know what? I have to take responsibility for me. This is my life. And if I continue to worry about what you think and you think and you think and you think, I will never be able to escape this situation, because I'm just too worried. I was trapped in a mental prison because I was worried about what people were going to say. And once I got out, I found that it was true. People did say all the things I thought they were going to say. It did hurt. Of course, yes, it hurt. But then you have to build up strong bones and say to yourself, you know what? I am living my life and they are living theirs, and I refuse to let what they are saying control my life. Because this is my life, not our life, my life. And I have to do what will make me happy. But that does not negate the fact that as we do what makes us happy, we have to take into consideration the effects it has, our decisions have on our children. Because the children we have already don't know the children that are going to come. Neither do we. But when the new children come around, their existence also have an effect on the children you had before. And even though society is going to say their piece, your children are going to have their opinion. And I've always encouraged my children to be open with their thoughts, express themselves. Tell me what you are thinking, tell me how you are feeling. And I tell you guys, I have a middle child there. If you talk about telling you how she feels, you just open a can of worms, because when she tells you how she feels, trust me, you may not like it, but she's going to tell you nonetheless. She don't talk with her mouth on the ground, as my mother would say. She don't talk with water in her mouth, as my grandmother would say. She's telling it to you just like it is. And believe me, I have had to face I have had to face her and deal with her opinions, her raw opinions. But it is what it is. I just have to deal with it. All right. Who else is in the chat? Anybody else in the chat? We got 8 minutes. 8 minutes. Anybody want to come on up here and give us their opinion on this multiple mothering of Nick Cannon's babies? With Nick Cannon having 4 babies in the last 7 months. Ay, 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 mama sita. Anybody wants to come up? I see 7 million people in the house. Is there anybody who wants to come up? Click the link, follow the instructions, and come on up and let us have a conversation about this. We are talking about Nick Cannon having 4 babies in the last 4 months, in the last 6 months, making him a father of 7. And I think he's going to be a father before the year is done. We're going to see somebody else is pregnant out there for Nick Cannon. Is it you? Who else is out there pregnant by Nick Cannon? I'm sure there is somebody else out there pregnant. I'm sure there is somebody else out there who is pregnant for Nick Cannon. You all don't want to tell me, but before the year is done, somebody's going to be advertising on IG that they just had Nick Cannon's baby. Because for somebody like that who cannot keep it in his pants and his pull-out game is so weak, there is no way that he probably does not have another baby on the way. All right, Miss Vibe. Miss Brown. Miss Brown is in the house, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome again to Miss Brown, guys. Don't forget to go and check out Miss Brown's channel when you are through over here. Miss Brown has a wonderful channel over there. Miss Brown, I didn't come see you today. Sundays is when I usually do my little house jumping and running around, but I didn't come see you today. I told you while I had the party last night, I was tired, a little bit tired. I woke up, cooked and drank, made that drink and drank some of it, and boy, oh boy, oh boy, it knocked me out cold. So I went to sleep, didn't wake up until about 2 or so hours ago. I decided, okay, I'm just going to do this live and talk about this guy and his procreating irresponsibilities as he's going around having all these children by these different mothers and creating the very same stigma that we are trying to avoid, of women or of men having children all over the place and leaving a trail of single mothers in their wake, because there's no way he's going to be able to marry all these women and be with all these women to raise all these children. So in essence, what he's doing, he's creating that trail of single motherhood, the same thing that society speaks so lowly about over and over, where women are single and raising their children. These are the reasons why we are single and raising our children all by ourselves, because the men we choose to have our children by do not exercise that responsibility of marrying us and staying with us and having us have their children. They have desires too. And I see that Nick Cannon has the desire to have multiple children, and he's not going to have all these children by one person. So he's going to have all these children all over the place. And so the trail of single motherhood is going to continue to create this trail. Yes, because all these women The one that has the two babies by him, she's already his ex, so now she's a mother, a single mother of two children. I'm sure she's going to need a man of her own. Then there is Mariah. Mariah is the mother of two of his children. She's on her own. Then there is the young lady who had the pair of twins sometime in June 14th, I think. She is going to be a single mother. And then there is a woman who just had the baby by him again. That's another single mother. So there you have it. He's creating the very same trail of single motherhood that we are all trying to avoid, because we know of the implications of single motherhood, the stress and the challenges that not only the woman faces, but the children, and not just the children, but society on a whole really does not benefit from all these households with all these single mothers. Not because daddy is dead, but because daddy chooses to, lash himself all over the place and drop his kids all over the place and leave these mothers to raise the children all by themselves. That is where the problem comes in, and nobody is in your business. Nobody's really worried about what you do with your life. What we have to understand, that as humans, as members of society, we have a responsibility, because think of society as a team. We are working for the betterment of the environment in which we all live, the environment that we all must share. And if we create, if we have negatively impacted the function of the team, is going to affect all of us. So when people say, oh, my business, yes, it is your business. But as a member of society, after we business too. Yes, it is our business. Because when you have somebody in the neighborhood who is walking around and killing, you see the negative impact that has on the rest of us? So it becomes our business. When you have a child who has a single mother, and the mother has to go to work, and this child comes home from school, and instead of staying in the house and taking care of himself until his mother come home, this child decides to go break into the neighbor's house, it becomes our business. So I know a lot of people are after my business. It's our business too. Yes, because whatever we do as a member of this team in humanity, we have impacted the team. And if what we have done is negative, it impacts everybody in society. Whatever we do, guys, we need to have a positive impact on those around us, because guess what? Whatever we do in this team of humanity affects the rest of the members of the team. And with social media, I can be right here in my computer room, right here, and have somebody listening to me all the way from Africa. So the impact these days becomes wider and larger, which means that we must take even greater care in what our impact is on society at large. All right, that is my take, guys. That is my take on this situation, on this conversation. Nick Cannon is going to do what Nick Cannon is going to do, and women are going to be throwing themselves at him. There is somebody right now, with their womb scratching to go have Nick Cannon's baby, even though with all the existing evidence that he's not going to be there to help you raise that child, because he's going to have to share himself among all these different households, there is still a young woman or several young women out there right now with their womb scratching to have his next baby. All right, guys, that is my take on this tonight, this 4th of July. Happy 4th of July to you all, guys. We have a few minutes left in the 4th of July. I hope you all had a fantastic day. As for me, I had a great day, and I appreciate each and every one of you who have come into the live chat to talk with me. If you just came by the door and looked in, I appreciate your time. I appreciate you. If you are going to be seeing this live broadcast after it is over, I want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for coming. It is a wonderful time to hit that like button and that subscribe button for the 8 million people who are here right now. If you have not yet hit that like button, now is a good time to do so. Hit the like button, comment, and share the live stream. Thank you again so much, guys. This is your girl Trev from Trevessence, reminding you all to always take good care of yourselves and each other. Have a fantastic day, Miss Brown, Desreen, Topaz, Things Jamaica. Happy birthday when it comes tomorrow, Things Jamaica. Happy birthday to you. There's also Topaz. Topaz, I hope Raheem wins for you on Wednesday. Lavender Smile, Desiree Yard Foods was in the house. Meditation was here as well. Oral Blake, the lovely can see, Blessed One. Tuba Chat was here as well. Fantastic. Shans from Shan's Store was here. The lovely Michelle Robinson. Chef Blog. Chef Roger was here. Tomorrow, Chef Roger's birthday. Guys, don't forget to wish Chef Roger a happy birthday. Gary was here. Welcome, welcome. Fitzroy Phillips was here as well. Several people were here in the chat. Thunder Scorpion, the wonderful Thunder Scorpion was here. It's always a pleasure to have him. Always a pleasure to have the lovely Foreign TTB and others in the house. Thank you all so much for having come, guys. Thank you all so much for having joined me this evening for this short version of the chat about the topic that we just covered. So until next time, guys, I'm saying this again. Until next time, guys, don't be afraid to take care of yourselves and each other. And see you all tomorrow night when we are going to break down the party. How did the party go last night? That's what we're going to talk about tomorrow. Because tomorrow is a shortened version. Because I'm going to be coming home from work maybe around 9-ish, somewhere like that. And then we're going to do the after party. All right? All right, guys. So good night and goodbye.